Morning.
Oh, so, you Sig?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. I just woke up.
Yeah, I was just, Cooper dropped off a solar panel in my place, so just been going around
Oh.
getting some stuff to put in the fridge for people. He feels a bit...
Anything?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, continue. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Cooper also filled me in about the folks over there on that far island.
Oh, did we find out who they were?
Yeah, apparently he said it's some anti-duty faction. Yeah, apparently like the bridge is completely mined. They've got heavy-duty defenses and stuff. I forget who he said went over and was talking to him and stuff, but yeah, sounds like just keep out of their way sort of thing. I guess duty isn't going to bother. They figured duty's not going to bother with them way out there, which is probably a good call.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Duty come up this way, but I don't think they've gone over to the island.
Right. Well, I mean, there wouldn't be much need to. There isn't that much over there, though. Found an abandoned car over there. I gotta mention that to Cooper that he was already saying there's like he's got so many cars he doesn't know what to do with. So, but if you hear anybody that's just looking for, I don't know what kind it is. It's nothing fancy. But speaking of fancy cars, do you know whose car that is? That's down in the town there.
Does it have a name on it?
It might. I can't read though, unfortunately.
Oh, we can go check it out. I can read.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just at the well. It's just beside the well, actually. It's a pretty fancy one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if you find any morphine or medical supplies, let me know. I've been trying to find medical supplies and stuff. Mainly morphine, that's what we've been needing.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll check out the car, and then if you want, let's swing by my place because I've been kind of keeping any stuff like that I find just in case. I mean, I don't know how to use half of it,
Yeah.
but I figured somebody would at some point. So.
I mean, we've got Ben who knows medical supplies. Knows medical, and I can only bandage and maybe clean, but that's about it. I gotta have Ben teach me some more. I know how to use the injections like morphine and
Right.
adrenaline.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of like me. I kind of patch somebody up. Kubu was asking me if I could like take a bullet out of somebody. I'm like, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I can't do that.
It depends. I mean, it depends how deep it is, right? But it's like, yeah, I'd rather definitely not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing. Look at this.
Oh, Bishops. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm not sure who that is either. This might have been the car the other night. There was a car when I was at my camp. Oh yeah, let's go that way and get the medical supplies.
Yeah.
I was just sitting by my fire, watching, looking at the stars and stuff, and a car came by, headed towards the town, but couldn't tell what it was for sure, and maybe I just missed it. when I came in looking, because I did come in looking in the morning, but I didn't see it at that point. I'm pretty sure I have some morphine and epi. Are you good for disinfectant like alcohol and iodine?
Some alcohol would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, morphine and alcohol is probably the two main things we're looking for.
I'll see what I got. I'll just tell you what I have. I've got pressure bandage, saline bag, chlorine tablets, charcoal, codeine, tetra, bandages, blood collection kits, IV kits. What's in this one? Not really anything. I thought I had more. I've got a individual first aid kit. Iodine, and you can have the alcohol. I thought I had a pressure bandage too. I don't know if any of that other stuff you're interested in, but there is some...
Probably codeine and maybe one or two bandages.
Okay.
I think is the only other thing we're probably needing.
There's some morphine and epi. Sure, I don't have any more hiding around. No, I thought I had more than that, but that's all I got. Yeah, I'll get the bandages. Ah, there it is. Tourniquet. Sure, that's everything. Okay, that's it. And bandages. Give me the pressure bandage too and the tourniquet. Because, I mean, I'm not going to use them. Probably. Well, hopefully. I mean, I just gave them to you and I'll probably need them, but I've been sitting on them for a while and you guys got a use for it. I'd rather see it get used.
Yes, thank you. I will probably go slot those in our medical box back at home.
Alright, cool.
Oh, we live up there now.
Yeah, I found out, I was speaking with Erica. I ran into her the other night. Was,
Yeah.
kind of showing her around. Yeah, she kind of, well, actually it was Cooper that kind of filled me in on what happened with you. I'm sorry to hear that. Eric.
It's fine. It was kind of my fault to get myself in that situation with the which got me into that situation with Xander. But you know, shit happens. I mean, the waterboarding was kind of a bit too much. Brought up some memories I didn't want to remember. Wasn't very fun to get beat up, beat up twice and scolded probably an hour.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, not surprised at the same time. I mean, I like Xander and all, but he's always, I don't know, been a little bit to the side of center, if you know what I
Strange.
mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He is, yeah. He reminds me when he gets angry, he reminds me of an old friend of mine. He creeps me out.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. But as you can see, I've been adding on to a little few things here. So yeah, if you're ever
Busy.
down here and need any, there's I'm gonna try and keep this fridge stocked up. There's some fish in there. I'm gonna try and make some stews and stuff. Unfortunately, my stone oven, I don't know. You got to get the rocks placed just right, or else it doesn't work right. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find something else, I think, to cook on. I mean, I can cook on the stick, but it was like today I had about a dozen fillets.
Takes longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I was just up around your area, just trying to find some apples and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that place is good for apples.
yeah, a lot of them. You got to catch them though. You got to catch them at the right time because they rot pretty quick on the ground.
Yeah. They rot pretty quick. But yeah, thank you for those.
Oh yeah, no worries. Do you know? Have you run into? There's a new group of people out on the peninsula further.
Do they have a name?
I can't remember
Any sort of clothing?
well, I only met the one guy, and
Vehicles?
he was. What's that?
Any sort of like identifying clothing, vehicles, anything like that?
Well, they're up at the radio tower camp. That's way out that way, right? On the peninsula, there's a radio tower. Yeah, you've probably seen it out there. Yeah, I can't remember what he said. I think he said that his real name was Michael, but everybody called him something else, like Nance or something like that. I can't remember. He did mention that he's with like a group of. I think he said him and one of the other people are very new to the area, and a few other people have been around. I think he mentioned the name Peyton, but I don't know. I've never met.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't know. He seemed fair, nice enough. I took Cooper up there. He wanted to check it out after I told him. Nobody was up there at the time.
How's Cooper doing?
How's who doing? Sorry.
How's Cooper doing? I haven't been able to really talk to him as of late.
Sorry, I'm still not catching. You mean Connor?
Cooper.
Cooper. Oh, sorry.
How's he doing?
Sorry, my hearing sometimes is.
You're all good.
Yeah, he seemed fine. A little. I don't know, little on edge. Yeah. Actually, now you mention it, like when we went up there, he was very adamant. He was very adamant that I understood that he just needed to find out who these people were, so he knows what's going on, and he's not gonna confront them. He's not gonna scare them or anything and stuff like this. So yeah, I didn't really give much thought
It's
at it.
understandable.
Yeah, I didn't give it much thought at the time.
You get shot at a lot.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's probably not doing too well as of late. I don't think, at least.
Well, like I said, he yeah, you know what? It kind of yeah. He seems stressed. He did seem stressed. I will.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I didn't really put too much thought in it at the time, but I had a little encounter out here with one of, I guess you guys have been calling them the Fanta or something like that, the Shadow People, the Wisps.
Oh, wisps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned not to touch them anymore, which is sad because I like touching them.
Oh, I've never really touched
I
them.
think I don't know. I remember touching one, and then I think I passed out. Well, they got really angry, and then I don't remember anything after that. And
Yeah.
I woke back up in the tower, and my legs felt a little bit tingly, but that was about it. I don't remember what happened, but I'm assuming to not touch them anymore.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what happened that one time out here, the night that the unicorn was out here as well.
I mean, I remember when Alex, one of our guys, touched one and it got really angry, which is strange because I've touched them before and usually they don't get angry like that.
Yeah, I just
sad.
I just remember that night I did actually pass out. Now you mention it, I almost forgot that. But yeah, he was just playing like usual. The tent. I was by the fire and I could hear this alarm going off, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I walked around up front, and he had one of these, was going off with a alarm in it. Yeah, I haven't seen a polar bear like that. I see the teddy bears all the time, but that's the first time we've seen a polar bear. And then he was flipping. He was flipping the flaps on the tents up and down. Actually, he hadn't showed himself by that point yet, so I wasn't sure it was one of them. But he did finally show up, and then he let off a bunch of fireworks over there behind the whatever that is that stops the trains there. Actually, I got a box of fireworks from him too. It was, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's something that they're trying to say. I don't know, because I've just been thinking about all the times that I've run into them, and like, yeah, it's usually playful and stuff like that, but you know, what's is there a reason that I got a special bear with a timer in it? Is time ticking about something? You know, and there's the fireworks. Is that celebrating, or is it a warning? A few weeks ago, one of them kept. And this, I know I'm probably just overthinking this. I realize that, but a couple of weeks ago, one of them was kind of playing, the hide and seek thing. But every time he looked, he was always looking kind of up to the east all the time before he did anything else. And yeah, they just, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to tell us something.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably just overthinking things. It's just...
Maybe, who knows?
I don't know. There just seems to be more to it than just play sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like a child that suddenly stops, and points somewhere in the middle of the playground for a moment. It's like, Anyways. Sorry for babbling there.
You're all good.
Well, I'm gonna head back up towards. Yeah, I'm gonna head back up towards your place and look around for those apple trees. See.
I know where they're at. They should be up further up near a green two-story house.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
before I moved out, I lived up in that house. Then Mara's people picked me up, and then I moved back there, and then everything with Xander happened, and so Cooper
Oh.
set up the house up there, and so now I'm back up this way again.
Okay, okay. Because yeah, I know that somebody had been living at that house. I never met them. It looked like after a while, though, it looks like somebody broke in and like took a bunch of stuff, maybe. But
Yeah, no, I woke up one day after being asleep for a little bit. I noticed my door had been broken into.
yeah, yeah.
And I found some of my stuff open, but nothing taken. Like, and I looked through everything, nothing was taken.
Huh.
Which is like, what the fuck? Okay. So I relocked everything, added a second door, and then Mara's people picked me up, and I'm like, alright, time to move.
Huh. All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I just never knew what ended up happening. But yeah, there's all kinds of apple trees up around in here, all through the town.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just one of
There's
those.
a lot of apple trees, and then there's also like a lot of mushrooms up here, which is nice because I actually like mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's lots of down around my place.
It reminds me of home because I used to live in a swamp, large swamp, 3 different churches in it, and there would be a lot of mushrooms and stuff growing. So
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Probably lot of different types too. Probably have to watch out you didn't get something
yes,
too terribly
we were
exciting.
good with telling. Well, we had hunters who went out and check what we could take and what we couldn't, would mark it, and then let scavengers go out and take it while the hunters were out of the swamp doing their thing.
Oh, cool, cool. Very good.
Yes. Oh, if you hear or find anyone or someone encounters you, who is a part of a group called Azrael, be wary. They may not be the nicest of people.
Oh,
The previous group of mine who weren't the nicest.
okay. You said Azrael? All right.
Yes.
I'll try it. Remember, I don't know.
They normally dress in a lot of browns and greens. You can tell if it's a hunter because they'll be wearing ghillie suits or a ghillie shrug. Minimal things, but sometimes usually they're carrying a lot of heavy equipment. Because they hunt people, the hunters are for there to make sure that they do not disturb the ritual area or the area that we had there. So yeah, the hunters were normally dressed in ghillies and browns and greens and stuff to hide them in the swamp.
Okay. Something. Okay. All right. Well, there's something I said. I'll try and remember. I wonder.
I try to remember to let people know because sometimes they can, depending on if they are here. It's depending on what they're here for is what you got to watch out for. Because if they're here for hunting, then that's not good. If they're here to observe, then everything is okay for now.
Do the carvers know about them?
No. These hunters probably won't want to touch the carvers. If they are here, they probably already know about them. Because if my leader was smart, I didn't leave on too good of terms. So I would assume they had someone trail me, but I don't know. I haven't seen anyone yet. Just, yeah.
Okay.
They probably won't show themselves anyways. If they're just observing and keeping an eye on me, they won't really show themselves often, or they won't at all.
Well, still, the next time, next time I run into a carver, I'm going to, if I remember to, I will mention it to them. Because Lynx, I'm pretty sure, would want to know about that. Apparently, I'm under their protection apparently now. So, oh, does she? Okay.
Lynx knows a little bit about Azrael, but not like what we're completely about, at least. Only the name and actually, no, she does, because I'm pretty sure I told Fawn what the cult was about, and she was like, oh yeah, probably went and told Lynx. So.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, she did end up carving me a bit, and I remember she said I'm under their protection now, so trying to pay back. You know, I appreciate.
I'm just being wary because a couple of days ago, at the corner of my eye, I thought I saw something that looks like a fucking hunter. So I'm starting to get a bit fucking scared. So I'm just watching out for the people in the area right now.
Okay. Well, if I see anything suspicious, I'll let you know. Great.
Alright, I'm gonna go put this stuff away.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Like I said, hit these trees and stuff, and see if there's any apples around. And, might take a nap in a bit.
Be safe.
Okay, see you later, Sick.